quiz testing system powered by IDP to assess the level of the candidate. My name is Kirti and I am here to conduct the speaking of candidate number 1515 named Kiranpreet Kaur. Okay, so shall we start?
Yes.
Okay, what's your full name?
My name is Kiranpreet Kaur and you can call me with my first name, that is Kiran.
Okay, Kiran, from where are you?
I belong to village Satpura, which is under Fatehgarh Sahib district in Punjab.
Okay, do you like your name?
Yes, I really love my name because it is my 20-year identity.
Who named you?
My parents gave this name to me, and so that's why I like it.
Okay, let's talk about hats. Do you like to wear hats?
To be honest with you, I do not like to wear hats, and even I like to wear woolen hat in a winter season.
Fine. Where do you like to buy hats?
I like to buy hats in street market, and luckily that market which is a stone throw away from my hometown, and mostly I like to go there for buy hats as well as other kind of things.
Fine. Is wearing hat popular in your country?
Firstly, India is big and diverse country, and Indian citizens have a different interest towards hat. But yes, I think that majority of residents prefer to wear hats, especially youngsters. They like to wear hats because they want to show off their standards. Even they look very attractive, so that's why they like to wear it.
Fine. Have you ever visited any farm?
Yes, I've visited farm many times in my life because I belong to a farmer family.
Fine. Is farming an important occupation in your country?
Yes, firstly India is known as agriculture, and so that's why in my country India the agriculture is very popular and mostly people like to do work in a farm, so that's why it is very nice.
Do people engage in farming in your hometown?
Actually I belong to countryside area, and yes, mostly people like farming, and even I also belong to a farmer family as I earlier said that.
Do you wear makeup?
I do not like makeup because I really like natural beauty.
Great. Do you give makeup kit as a gift?
Yes, I give makeup gift to my cousin, and last month he got engaged, so that's why I gave makeup kit as a present.
Great. What are your hobbies?
I like to do so many things on my leisure time. Sometimes I like make painting, or sometimes I like to listen music, or even I also prefer to help to my mother in the kitchen, so that's why I'm also good in cooking. So which is my leisure time hobbies which I like to do.
Now let's talk about breaks. How often do you take a break?
Whenever I'm studying or whenever I help to my mother in the kitchen, that time I prefer to take a break.
What do you usually do during a break?
I do multifarious things during break, and sometimes I listen music, or even sometimes I like to watch my favorite serial on my own mobile phone, and even sometimes I also like to read books.
Let's move to the second part, that is a cue card, and you have 1 minute to think about it. Shall we start?
So firstly, sharing is a caring, and I share a lot of things in my life, and even which also show good impact. And today I would not miss this opportunity to talk about a time when I shared a book with my friend. Actually, it happened 2 or 3 months ago. I bought up a book from market which is a stone throw away from my hometown, and that was a motivational book. Firstly, I like to read so many books on my regular time, and so that the time I read that book, and after read the book I allocated approximately 7 to 8 days to read that book. And furthermore, I also suggested to my friend that they should also read that book. So that's why I have to give book to my friend. And even I also felt very glad because I like to share my things with another, which makes me feel very happy. And furthermore, my friend read that book as well, and even she also said to me that this book is also very nice, as well as also is very motivational book for her. And after that I felt very congratulatory because when I shared that book with her at the time, even my parents always said to me that if a person share their books with or any kind of things with their someone, that it boosts a good bonding. And even in the future, if I get a chance to share anything to someone, at a time I definitely prefer, because that when I shared my book with my friend, at a time I feel proud of myself, because it is not only best way to make strong bonding, but also helps to another persons to get something new, so which is also best way.
Stop. Your time is up now. Let's talk about the third part, and let's talk about the sharing. Fine. What was the last thing you remembered you shared with someone?
Well, yes, as I earlier said that I shared a book with my friend, and even most of the time I like to share things with my cousins as well as with my friends, which I use on my regular basis.
What is your personal opinion on sharing?
Firstly, sharing is a caring, and my parents always tell to me that if a person share their things, then it make a good bonding, and even sharing also show a positive effect of a person.
How do you explain sharing and caring to a child?
When I was a child, I used to share my lunch as well as my stationery with my friends when I was in my primary school.
What kind of things are not suitable for sharing?
I think that personal foods are not suitable for sharing because they are not hygienic. So I always avoided to share it with anyone.
Is technology a hindrance to this virtue of sharing?
According to me, sometimes people like to share their equipments like cell phones as well as computer with someone, but I think that this is not a good thing, because sometimes person use it wrongly, and even this type of things is also very expensive, so people have a fear that if it is not make any damage while another person use that thing.
Fine. So this is the end of your speaking test.